Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Avery, but I go by Soavecito, and I'm a horror content creator. Welcome to, oh my god, I forgot what episode this is. I'm lying. It's episode 54 of Whispers of Horror with your boy, like I said, Soavecito. We got an awesome guest, as in Mr. Rodgers Reviews, an amazing reviewer of shows, movies, games, anime, at the best of his opinion. So, how you doing, Mr. Rogers? I'm just gonna call you Roger. That's cool. I can't call you Mr. Rogers because.
You say Rodgers. It's okay. I'm doing good, man. I'm awesome. Glad to be here. Excited. What's up? What's up with you?
I'm living life. I'm blessed that I'm making every day is amazing. I get to wake up, see my daughter, and just like live life, man. And I get to do this. Get to meet awesome creators. I'm a big fan of what you do. Like you keep it authentic and you don't skip the bullshit. You just like this. This is exactly how I feel about this show. If you love it because of my opinion, cool. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Like, you and I dig with that.
That's what I do. If I don't like something, I don't watch it.
I definitely agree with that. When it comes to like your name, how did you come up with Mr. Rogers Reviews?
So Mr. Rogers Reviews actually, Rogers is my last name. I'm James Rogers Jr. And when I was thinking of the name, or whatever, it just always brought me back to my childhood where I had this guy just kept saying, "Hey, Mr. Rogers Neighborhood, Mr. Rogers Neighborhood." So it's been a part of my life, you know, forever. So I was like, what, just go as Mr. Rogers Review, instead of
Uh-huh.
Neighborhood. I ain't want to get sued for hit a cease and desist from Mr. Rogers camp. So, Mr. Rogers Review.
Okay.
So like I'm not Mr. Roger like how he is, but last name is just Rogers. It's plural.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's dope.
So
And when
yeah, man,
people click on your
appreciate that.
channel, it tells you exactly what you're doing. Like I'm reviewing
Hmm.
shit, so like
Yeah,
that's how I see it.
and it's like I'm the exact opposite. I'm like the evil version of him. So it's like
Okay.
that's
Hey,
cool.
listen,
I'm like he's
alter
not
ego.
well. I used to curse a lot, so that's why I
Mm,
say that. Like in like my latest videos, I tone it down. But
yeah.
man, I used to look at the other ones. It was f this, f that, fuck that, this, like this. This shit was stupid. Like, fuck that. I think I
Yeah.
might get back into that though, man.
Listen, sometimes you gotta be your true authentic self. Like you just gotta let your emotions and your words describe how you feel about certain shows, movies, games, anime, all that type of stuff.
100%. Gotta let them know I'm for real.
Yeah. So when did you decide that you wanted to start content creating? Did you just get out of the shower and just like, I want to make content, or you eat a bowl of cereal, like, damn, this is just like, when did the light bulb hit?
Man, I think I always wanted to do some type of content
Sure.
even way before in the early days of YouTube. Like I wanted to do animated music videos. I did a
Sure.
couple. I didn't get the automatic success that I thought I was gonna get. I wanted that instant satisfactory of posting a video and it get like a million views. It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
So I quit and I went back into the real world.
Yeah.
It wasn't until um 2023 that end of 2022 that I was working and I have just a quick background of my life,
Yeah.
whatever. I was in the military. I served from 2009 2015.
Thank you for your
Um,
service. I said that earlier, but I wanted to say let everybody
yeah,
know thank you so much for your service. It's a blessing
appreciate
for you to fight for us. It really is.
you. No, thank you. I did it for money, but I appreciate that. I was in a tight spot. I was in a
I'm
tight spot.
clipping. Yo, listen, I am clipping that. That is gold. Not what I expected, but I did it for the country. Not fuck that. I did that shit for money. Hey, listen,
I was
real one.
working at a nursing home. If you ever worked at a nursing home or with older people in general, it's
Yeah,
one of the most depressing things ever.
hundred
Like you
percent.
just
It's the last
and
stop.
and I yeah, I think it's even 10 times more for nursing home because you see a lot of older people. Of course, they're older. I'm saying, but you see the old people in their supposedly golden years, and they're just sitting there,
Yeah,
and it's just no family coming, nothing, and you got the CNAs. Shot. Not all CNAs are saints. Let's
yeah,
just put it like that.
I get that.
And it made me realize that I would never put my people in a home.
Yeah,
I would have to hire that personal help for the house or whatever. But it just was depressing, and I was washing dishes, and I was like, this can't be my life. I was 20. I was just about to turn 20,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like, no, I was 19 years old, and I was just washing dishes, and I was like, 'cause I flunked out of, not flunked out, I partied out of college.
Yeah.
I had a full ride in my little technical college, Florence Darlington Tech. Shout out to Florence Darlington Tech. Shout out to Darlington, South Carolina. And I was partying at Francis Marion and all that stuff, and then it's just it was the military was my way out
Yeah.
of getting out of terrible decisions and everything. So I am thankful for doing that, and I'm thankful for serving the country. But the motivation behind it was definitely fucking money. It was definitely to get out of a terrible situation. They was flashing that bonus in my face like a carrot to a rabbit. You know what I mean? And I took it. But yeah, a couple years later, I was in Iraq, and a couple explosions later, PTSD, and when I came back home and stuff, so I was bouncing from job to job, not really knowing why I was cursing out each boss because they got on my fucking nerves, or just getting into like all types of just mental problems, you know.
Yeah.
And my wife told me, you know, were we married at? We probably was married at the time. I met my wife.
Oh, she never watches this.
Listen,
I think so.
and this
Were we
is
fu- were we
this is
married?
no. This I'm about to tell you why.
Okay.
We met in July. We was married in December.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I get it.
yeah, so that's why I'm like, damn, were we married at the time? Like we've been married 95% of our relationship. So
Okay.
this year's year 10. So
Oh,
shout out to wife.
congratulations.
Love her.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a beautiful thing. Any tips that you give to people who are
Don't.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
Y'all are mad.
Okay, I thought you said. I thought you was gonna say don't. That's it.
Don't get married.
Don't.
That is also an option.
Listen.
Don't get married if you're not mentally there to be able to tell yourself, okay, I'm pissed off right now. Let me not say something that I regret.
Yeah.
If you're not mentally there, don't get married.
Yeah.
I tell you that right now.
I
Don't
totally
get
get
married.
that.
Matter of fact, don't even be in a relationship because you need some soul searching.
You work. Listen, I tell people that, like, what I bring to my stream is like, I'm my true, authentic self, but I work on me. You know, I'm in my villain arc.
Yeah.
You know, I've had
Yeah.
so many traumatic experiences, and that I always focused on other people's, and I was a people pleaser, and it destroyed me every time I helped somebody. It slowly destroyed who I was, and I forgot who I was. And I hit that villain arc, and I really started focus on me. I started saying no, and I realized that when I am good, then I can help. But when I'm not good, I'm not helping anybody, and I'm hurting myself. So I totally get that. You brought up, and if you're okay with talking about this, you said you like dealt with some PTSD. How did you overcome some of those moments when you had those troubling times?
Alcohol. So, and that's not the way you should be doing it, but it was for me, and I'm glad that didn't consume me.
Yeah.
Like my wife, she was a big reason of me being here right now. You know, so I'm a big advocate for her and our bond and how we overcome a lot of things, a lot of things that we had to push through as a unit, because that's how we look at each other. We look at each other as partners, not just lovers. She helped me a lot mentally, emotionally. She was the one that's like, you know, she the one that suggested me go to the VA. She the one that said, you know, something's not right from you getting fired from this job. You bounced from this job. It's like, instead of her she could have easily just walked away.
Yeah.
You know, she could have easily been like, you know what, you got too many problems. I'm a distance myself. You get yourself together, and maybe we can talk. You know, but she didn't do that. She said, you know, she recognized, I guess, I'm not saying maybe because it was her uncle or something like that, but it was just like, you know, she was like, well, my uncle goes to the VA. I think you need to go to the VA. I think you need to go talk to people. I'm like, I ain't gonna talk to white people. And it was like, it was like I had that old school brother mentality, like, everybody going to talk to people. And then, like, my best friend, he also went to the VA before that, and he got paid, and I mean, not paid, but he got himself together with therapy, and then he got his compensation and stuff like that. So I was like, shit, maybe, but I was like, nah, I can do it on my own. It wasn't until my wife, like, not damn near forced me, but gave me a good
ultimatum in a way.
Wait, it wasn't an ultimatum. It was more like, get your shit together.
Yeah. I get that.
So I went and I did my therapy. It was my first time actually like letting stuff out, and I was crying and shit. And it was the most cathartic is the word I want to use. Like, it's the most cathartic thing that I've ever experienced. Like, cause I didn't think it was a big deal of stuff like that. Like, not even just from military, from my childhood of like going to parties and the party always end out in a shootout. I thought that shit was normal. Like, that's just what we do as a people.
Yeah.
We go to a party, it's a shootout, we laugh about it later the next day. That's not normal, That's not like my people, listen, that's not normal. Let's stop let's not normalize that no more. Like, that is straight up trauma. Like, a lot of our people have PTSD.
Yeah, man.
So, and once I got that under control and started getting compensation for it, and was able to start holding down jobs and stuff and everything, and I went back to school. I got my degree. I have a degree that I don't use.
Well, listen, I think it's important that that's like a great accomplishment. Go ahead, if you don't mind. What is your degree in?
It's an associate's in networks, cyber and network security.
Okay, bad. Listen, I think that's
network and cybersecurity.
A thing you shouldn't flaunt, like just brush by. Like, I think that's very important. I think that's an accomplishment. So congratulations on getting your degree. I think that's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, I worked for Spectrum for like a while. Okay. I worked for Spectrum for a little bit, and that's the job that it actually made me want to do content creation because I hated it. I hated it.
This is gonna be one of my favorite interviews. I could tell. Like, I might like laugh the whole time because like there will nothing be funnier than you just said. Like, yeah, motherfucker, I did this shit for money. Like, what you want me to tell you?
And like, I thought Spectrum was gonna be my big IT moment. I thought I was gonna use that to leapfrog into straight up networking, building networks for them, setting up, doing for businesses and everything. Because that was one of my dreams in high school, like when I started taking CIS networking. So it was like, yeah, this is it. And then it wasn't it. I didn't like. It was a multitude of things, from talking to business people. You thought talking to, I used to work for Sprint too. And that was just for customer service. I thought talking to customers about their account being like overdrawn or not overdrawn, but past due, like thousands of dollars, and they still want me to try to sell them an iPad. I thought that was some evil shit. But yeah, Sprint does that. Like, they that's a whole nother story, brother. Like, they straight up pulled me into the office. It was like, yo, we just listened to your call. Why didn't you try to sell her the new iPad that we got for order? I'm like, her bill is $2,000. What, I'm gonna try to add another fucking what? And they reprimanded me for that. Like, I was on like thin ice. I was like, man, I can't do this job. And I quit. I said, fuck them.
Honestly, I can't remember the company, but it was similar to that, where I was customer service, and like, I got a call. Like, some of these people are ruthless. The things that I've been called and just said to when your hands are tied. But I got a call. It's like, hey, listen, my daughter's coming. My granddaughter's coming, and I just want TV for a day. So I turned that shit on. What am I gonna do? It?
I'm a human being.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I got fired the next day, but
I bet so. They was like, you turn that damn TV on for that woman. She better get some crayons or something.
That's crazy, bro. Like, it's just like you have to be heartless in this job and like not care about other people. And it's just like, it's not, if you're soulless, perfect job for you guys. But if you're not, like, you have empathy,
if you want, if your mindset is the bottom line, the bottom dollar, and you just want to progress your career,
Mm.
people have no business, no problem doing that.
Yeah.
And sad to say it, that is exactly how content creation is. That's exactly how content creation is. You have a lot of people who will steal content
Hmm.
and make it like their own. There are a lot of
And
people
I
who will
give
do
credit.
not give credit, raise bait, say some stuff they wholeheartedly don't even believe, but they
Hmm.
know that it's popular to shit on. For example, I the Superman movie out right now.
Mm.
A lot of you can probably get a lot of numbers by shitting on Superman movie right now.
A hundred
Either
percent.
shitting on it or going all out to say or straight up glazing the hell out of it.
Yeah.
So there's no in between. And I did the in between, and my my shit was like, oh, yeah, I was getting attacked from both sides.
Yeah.
The people that hated the Superman movie and the people that loved the Superman. They both was attacking me because I said it was okay. It was cool. I
Yeah.
didn't have that much expectations for it.
Yeah.
But since I didn't pick a side, it was a problem. But
Um.
anyway, go back to what I was
Yeah.
saying. How I got content creation was I did that job. I it was the business side of Spectrum and how both the business, whatever business I was using,
Hmm.
and well, the business I was using in Spectrum and Spectrum were on some. Well, I wouldn't say shady shit, but they was the way they worked and how they did things was I just didn't really agree with it.
Yeah.
And it was just a lot that took from me, and I had to quit. And that's when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back to my first love of trying to create something of my own.
Hmm.
At first, it was I wanted to write, but I couldn't get I couldn't get my thoughts together on writing. Like I couldn't. I have a lot of ideas just jumbled together and stuff like that. And then that's when I started just look. I was looking at stuff. Um, when I was overseas, I used to binge watch a lot of TV shows. Like I binge watch all the Supernatural when I was overseas. I binge
Hmm.
watch a lot of um, movies, uh, Big Bang Theory, stuff like that. So like even when I came back home, I said when I came back home, I was binge watching stuff. Like I would
Hmm.
just download stuff. I watched all the Jersey Shore because I was like, who the fuck is Snooki? And I was
Okay.
like, you know what? Let me da-da. And then Pauly D's like I fuck with Pauly D. Gabs,
Yeah.
yeah, like that's my guy. That's my
Yeah.
guy. So I like those those things sit well with me, and I was like, you know what? I want to start sharing my thoughts to people,
Sure.
even if they don't want it. And I'm pretty sure that's what all I got when I first started. Who the fuck cares what you say?
Yeah.
Who are you? You know, that's what I got a lot of. That's what you're gonna get a lot of. But it didn't stop me because I was like, I wanted to do that. I wanted to shed light on shows that people probably never heard of.
Yeah.
Shed light on anime that people never heard of. Shed light on movies that people probably never heard of.
Hmm.
Because a lot of these movies, a lot of these people that create stuff doesn't get the budget or the backing that they truly deserve
Yeah.
for most parts. I'm gonna lie, some stuff is trash, but publicity is publicity.
Yeah.
If I talk bad about it, somebody might like it.
Yeah.
So
It's
I
a
got straight into that.
yeah. It's a beautiful
That's
thing.
how I got into it. Yeah.
We're blessed to be in this era where technology is giving us the opportunity to be in different locations, collaborate with somebody who's not even in my same play area, and just be able to make our own thing without having the mindset of having to work for somebody else. Like we can be creative enough and get the monetary value or compensation for the creative stuff we do. And it's a
Yeah.
blessing. So I wanted to ask you, like, what does I was gonna say horror content. What does content mean to you? Like how has it changed your life?
Ooh,
I
content.
know, fucking great question, right? Damn, I'm a podcaster. And I promise you, I read the first every time I do this, and I tell everybody, and I stick to this. I read the first question because like I do my research.
Mhm.
because like how can you ever go and do an interview with somebody and not know anything? Like it's just so. I might have put like I don't know 50 hours into watching you do your reviews. I'm not saying listen. I'm
not gonna lie to you.
Ain't trying to give you your flowers. You're very entertaining.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that. But I didn't put a lot of me in those videos. Like it's my thoughts and it's my feelings and everything. But a lot of people don't know. I got 4 kids.
I respect it, man. I respect. But honestly, you would have never guessed, and I still fuck with the reviews, man. Like I just something about that. But it's
not like I got 4 kids, 4 baby mamas. I'll put that out there. It's 2 baby mamas. My wife, we got 2 together, and got to set the record straight.
Yeah, listen. Thank you for clarifying that. Who cares? But the reason why I brought that up is I always read the first question and then I fill out the conversation and I just don't look at the questions because I want it to be as authentic as possible. And I feel like we've had a genuine conversation and 20 minutes have passed and it just felt like we just got started. Nah, and honestly, but like this is I love doing this because it gives people a great look at who you are in a grander scheme of things, or just away from just your content. Like it's the behind the scenes that I think a lot of people would appreciate to get to know you on a more personal level. Like the things you struggle with, the things that you love, the things that why you made content. Like this shit is important, and so like I just want to say thank you for giving me your time, man. I really do. I do appreciate that.
I appreciate you, brother. No problem.
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure out how to answer this question while you was talking.
Oh, I fucking forgot the question. Why you think I rambled for 5 minutes? I'm gonna keep it a buck.
All right, we can move on then. I remember it was the.
At least one of us did.
Mean to me.
Yes.
Mean
See?
to me?
Yeah, there you go. Something like that.
To me, I think, like for me and my content, it means a conversation with the people that love the people that love the genre that I'm talking about. And I just spilled in so many different genres because I'm not a person that can just sit down and just watch the same thing over and over again. And no disrespect to anybody who only does horror, anybody that only does anime. It's some people that only do one TV show.
Damn, you had to bring horror up first?
You know, we on a horror podcast, so I had to,
No disrespect.
No disrespect to the rom-coms.
No offense. That's crazy.
I was about to really get into the people who only talk about like one show. Like that's their entire identity is just one show. And it'd be like, God, move on. But
I get that.
But I get it though. Some things just hit you to the point where it's like you can't fathom why you love it or how it hit you. I was saying here, I just got back from Atlanta. The reason we was in Atlanta was we went to the Beyonce concert. We went to Cowboy Carter, and I'm in the Beehive now, but I was not a Beehive fan. I like Beyonce music, but I wasn't like I'm about to obsess over her, or I would say they obsess over her. I'm not gonna like straight up be like, oh my God, Beyonce is this and that.
Yeah.
Until I was in that concert and she walked out on that stage, and I felt the aura of her just taking the crowd erupting, my wife going crazy, all the people behind me I was just talking to turned into completely different people, and everybody just transformed. Well, it was already kind of like transforming, but it just, the stadium was so filled with energy that I was like, damn. And then like as the concert kept going, I understood why that energy was coming out, because she does put on a phenomenal show. So I get why somebody who will dedicate their entire life to something. I'm just not one of those people. I bounce around. Like, I'm not a big zodiac person, but I am a Libra, and a Libra one of the things that people say Libras is a jack of all trades, a master of none, but they have the most fun, something like that.
Sure.
So that's like that.
In the retrospect, it's something in that dictionary.
It's
Google it.
Trust me, it's there. But I love horror. I am a horror fan. Candyman scared the shit out of me when I was a baby, when I was a kid. But I enjoy it. I enjoy the sense of being scared or frightened. It's just some things just don't really scare me anymore. Disturbing things can happen, but like far as fear, I don't think that is the
Oh,
thing
that
anymore
was my
unless my
next
top
question.
player.
I was gonna ask, like, do you
Yeah.
have any fears or like anything that like truly scares you?
I'll probably say horror games would be the probably thing that actually scare me now. I don't think I
Really?
get scared from movies anymore
Can I
or
tell
TV
you
shows.
a little secret?
What's up?
I do not go live unless I'm. I no. I'm. Let me rephrase. I don't play horror games unless I'm live, and because
Mm.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared. I'm scared shitless. I can't do it. And I feel like and that's one of my fears too. Is like the fear of being alone. And I feel like if other people are watching me, hey, it's not that scary. And I have a fucking blanket. I don't care that I stream with every time because one, I'm cold, and two, it's my safety blanket, and it's pink. Shout out to my daughter. Like, come on
Yeah,
now.
shout out to the.
Yeah,
I got a
so,
blanket too. Oh.
that's why. Listen, listen. You
I
never.
don't got it on me right now, but I got a blanket too.
I'm telling you, it's life changing when you have the blanket when you're playing horror games. It just makes it feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Little bit
Yeah.
better.
The last movie that actually scared me was Candyman. Like that
This was
actually the movie
Candyman?
that actually, yeah, the
Okay.
original Candyman, not the one that just came out.
Yeah.
I thought that one was actually pretty good though. I enjoyed. Nia DaCosta did a good job, and had my baby Teyana Perry said it too. So like, yeah, that's fire. Wife, she knows, but but Tony Todd, rest in peace, rest in paradise to
Mhm.
Tony Todd. That man scared the shit out of me. Like he scared me then, and I didn't want to see him anymore. And then I started watching. I remember when I first watched Final Destination, and I was all into that movie. I almost jumped out my seat when they went to the morgue, and he turns around. I'm like, ah, shit, it's fucking Candyman.
Yeah, I get that.
So,
That's dope.
so I was like, God damn it, I didn't know he was in this. So like,
He's getting you at all levels of different types of
bruh, like
movies.
it was him and the way they shot Candyman. Candyman is such a gritty film.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gritty,
and the
like,
story
it's-
behind is wild.
The story behind it is like I'm already slaves the black trauma of
Yeah.
like racism and slave trade and
Yeah,
just him being persecuted for loving a white woman. It was like,
Yeah.
bro,
I
that's
know.
like if that didn't deter people, I'm not a hater of interracial relationships. I actually think love is love.
Yeah.
I say that for everything, sexuality, racial, whatever. Love is
Yeah.
love. If that's
Yeah.
how you, if you this the person you fell in love with, then I'm all for it. Just don't make it your personality. That's a big thing in my
I
opinion.
get
Don't
that.
make it your personality.
I
So,
get
but still though, just that did scare me off a white woman for a while.
Wait, have you seen Get Out?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Or Sinners. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
There's I love all people, but I might have had my eye on, like, I might be a little checking my corners and everything, like make sure everything's kosher before I go into a house, and I'm not sure. Love everybody, by the way, but I said movies do. That's why I love when people put movies or games, because then you get it's literally their art, and when you can feel something emotionally, it's an amazing movie. I love movies that make me cry, that induce fear. It makes me feel in love. Like
Yeah.
it's just so, and like how you say you went to the Beyonce concert, I can just imagine getting overwhelmed with how, like, or you getting overwhelmed with the presence of one single person being able to control the masses, and
Yeah.
people roaring
Yeah.
for how amazing this one human being is, and that it's just
Bro.
that power. I don't even remember the question I asked before, but I love this shit.
I think that I forgot what it was too. I think the order was real. Like it was
Yeah.
just like you seen Solo Leveling, right?
Yeah.
You seen Solo Leveling. You
Love
seen
that
when when Beerus, well, the Ant King,
Yeah.
comes out and all
Oh,
the shit
yeah.
just start flying and everything. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
It was like, holy shit, I could see the energy this woman.
And
And
honestly,
it's like, bro, I'm
that
waiting
shit
right
is
now.
real. That aura is
Yeah,
real. People can just come into a room and command the whole
yep.
room, and it's just
Like
they don't
little,
even have to say anything.
bro, little boy on that damn boat. I don't know if you seen those videos of him doing the little, I
Oh,
think it was
bro, I ain't gonna lie. I
like
want to hit
India or
that.
whatever.
Yeah, I want to. They need to put that in Fortnite because that.
That's
Yeah, bro.
bro, that shit's so fire. I was like, yep. That's
Just
gonna be
some people
definitely.
got it. Some people got it, man.
Some people got it, some people
Um,
don't. Yeah, you
somebody,
can't teach that shit.
yeah, somebody asked. I'm gonna actually scroll up real quick. What's your main thing you review? Like, what are the main things you review?
Right now it's anime.
Okay.
It's most I bounce between anime, TV shows, and movies.
Okay.
I'm trying to add game reviews into it, because that's what I do on stream.
Mm-hmm.
But right now it's the beginning of summer. Got a lot of animes dropping, and
Sure.
I'm trying to keep up with at least the first 5, 6 episodes of them. So
Mm-hmm.
the first 5, 6 weeks is gonna be a lot of anime content. With me going back, because I also watch like the Foundation on Apple TV.
Okay.
Murderbot just finished. Apple TV has a lot of bangers that a lot of people don't know about because
Really?
Apple TV is kind of horrible with when it comes to marketing,
Mm-hmm.
but they got a lot of good shows. I mean, Slow Horses, We the People. Off the top of my head, they got Jason Momoa has a show called C on there. That's the old one, but
Mm-hmm.
he got a new show called War Chief. I want to say it's coming out pretty soon. You got a movie with Jernette Smollett, not a movie show with Jernette Smollett and Egerton, Scott Egerton. He played damn, I forgot what his name. He played Elton John in the movie, and he was on the
Oh, okay.
Kingsman.
Okay.
Uh,
I know who you're talking about. I
yeah,
guess I was gonna
he's
say
doing
I
it.
am terrible
Yeah.
with names. You're just saying people. To me, I need to see faces or movies they're in the face. Like I can't do it.
That's
I'm
another
not that
thing.
type of
I'm
person,
kind
bro.
of good with
Nope.
just
I'm,
naming directors
I got Google and
uh,
Chat GPT.
I gotta watch Wes Anderson last movie. I haven't gone seen it, but I took a break from going to the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Superman was the first movie I seen in the movie theater since Bring Her Back,
Mm-hmm.
and I walked out on Bring Her Back.
Did you?
That shit was a little too disturbing for me. A little too disturbing.
Really? You're the second
Like
person that I interviewed that said they walked out on Bring Her Back.
really.
Yeah.
Man, it
Is
started out.
was it the
cool.
child trauma?
It was the child stuff. It
Yeah.
was the child stuff. If it was
Yeah.
anything else, I probably would have stayed because it did
Mm.
have a good setup, a great premise and everything. But when Little Man, I don't want to spoil it or anything, but when they started doing Little
Well,
Man,
that's the next movie I'm gonna spoil for people because I know a lot of people didn't sit to the last. Yeah, no. When what without
that was
like
the part I walked out on. That was like
when
it happened,
with
and he
with
started screaming.
okay, hold on. Was it not? They weren't eating, right? Was it
Yeah,
that?
he was eating the melon.
Oh, that was that the scene you walked out?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
yeah,
it was right after that. It was because he tried to take him to the hospital.
yeah.
And
No, I
he
got you.
started
Yeah.
gyrating and shit. I was like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
done. I can't handle Little Man screaming like that's. As a father,
Yeah.
that's just it scratched my soul. So
Yeah.
it's like
It was.
I remember. Quick story. My
Yeah.
son, he has like dental problems and everything because
Yeah.
he dropped the ball when he was young, doing the
Mhm.
whole dentist and shit. And he had to get teeth taken out, but it was so swole that they couldn't really do it. So they had to go in like manually, like while he was still
Yeah.
feeling it. And I heard the screams. It brought me to tears. Like
Yeah.
it did something to me. And ever since then, I can't do it.
No, I get you. I get you. I've never went to a movie. You know, when you go to movies and everything, you always got those people, like one or two people that have a conversation or just like chime in or say something, or like people are laughing or people are just like enjoying the movie. They're clapping because something happened.
Yeah.
I've never went to a movie where I walk in and I leave and not a peep. Everybody got up and walked out and didn't
Wow.
say anything till we all dispersed. We all a little dispersed at like, what did we just watch? And you know what's
Right.
crazy? I brought my mother to the movie,
Oh God, no.
and she said, "Avery, you are my son, but if you ever bring me to some shit like that again, I can't."
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yo.
Just on you.
All I said is I'm sorry. I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I thought it was gonna be some real talk.
I saw one trailer and I thought it was, and I was like, okay, this is from the people that made Talk to Me,
Yeah.
and I watched a lot of their videos when they were just on Facebook,
Yeah,
and
with
I
the
know them
McDonald's
boys
dude.
with the McDonald's dude,
Yeah. Yeah.
The Harry Potter versus Star Wars,
Yeah.
the Halo Wars stuff. Like I watched a lot of their stuff. I was like, these boys are really good. So, Talk to Me, I thought was a little overhyped. I
Yeah, I
enjoyed it,
agree with
but I
that.
thought it was a little overhyped. Like I was like, okay, you got literally got a scene with the girl sucking on toes and stuff. Like, come on now, it's come on now. It's
I
more
wish
funny than
they
anything.
did it like how Talk to Me wasn't really like hyped up or anything. Like people just like
Yeah.
there was no expectations. But I think the movie, because of Talk to Me getting so high praise, they were like, oh, we gotta really deliver on this next movie.
We gotta go all the way out. Like,
Yeah,
damn shit.
they
The
definitely
stuff
hit
that
the
I heard
disturbing.
that woman did, I was telling my wife about everything, and she didn't want to hear past the part where when she did the cup shit with old boy
Wait,
when
what? Sorry,
she
I
had
missed what movie?
the measuring cup when she went in there and she pissed in the measuring cup or whatever.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
was,
yeah,
yeah, so
yeah.
when I was telling her that part, she like, I don't want to hear no more. I don't want to hear no more. I don't want to hear no more.
Oh,
Because that's she
I,
like that's disgusting. That's
I'm not
disturbing.
trying to spoil anything, but when she was I'm just saying standing. I don't know what if this was before or after, but standing over the bed of the little girl.
I think that was after. Yeah, because I don't remember that part. Oh man.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna say anything. You gotta. I don't know if you watch
I'm
my.
probably not gonna watch it
Okay, perfect.
again. So
Watch my review, my full spoiler of it. There
yeah,
you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
The
I watch.
plug-in. We actually got a comment. Just a question
Okay.
from typically Cam. Can you? They wanted me to ask you your opinion on long legs.
Long legs. Okay, so
Well, I haven't
I
seen the
love
movie.
Nick.
I haven't seen the
You
movie.
have, yeah.
So
Okay, I
spoiler free.
love Nicolas Cage. I love Nicolas Cage. I loved what he did in it. I thought it was good.
Hmm.
A little overhyped because a lot of people was making it seem like it was like the most scariest thing I ever seen, like they always do. They
Yeah,
always
well,
do.
the last person I had, they said that
Every
long, like Chris, oh my God, Cage this was his best performance, and this movie was
this was
phenomenal. Okay,
this
it
was.
was.
Don't get me
Okay,
wrong.
okay.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Scary. Like I said, a lot of stuff don't really scare me no more.
Hmm.
Disturbing is different. Like it
Yeah,
disturbed me. This one didn't really disturb me, but I thought it was one scene that I thought was a little,
much.
not a little too much, fast paced.
Okay,
Things happened a little too fast
okay.
for me, and it was towards the end. I don't want to spoil it for you. So it's just towards the end. It's a scene you could kind of see it coming,
Sure.
but the way it happened, it just happened so fast. I'm like, damn, it's kind of over already. Shit, I wanted
I wanted
this,
more. Yeah,
that right there should have been drugged out a little bit more. You know,
yeah.
I feel like but it makes perfect sense. It's not one of the movies where you gotta think like, oh damn, when this happened, and then if it does, you can do a rewatch because they do a lot of stuff like Haunted Hill,
Sure.
House on a Haunted Hill or whatever, where it's like a lot of stuff in the background, and you probably didn't
Are you talking
notice on
about
your
Hill
second
House?
watch.
Like the
Yeah,
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That, it was like the
the
bed neck
show,
lady.
the Mike Flanagan
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Yeah,
With the
yeah,
bed
yeah.
neck like that show. That there's one scene in that that took my soul. And I do you know what I'm talking about? That
With the sister,
and they're
when the
driving the
sister
car
popped up. Yeah,
and
yeah.
she's just screaming. I said, I ain't gonna lie. My hands went up and I said, bro, I swear to God, I've never screamed like that in my life. I was
But
so, and I was like, yo, why they, and she was like, ah, I was like, oh, this bitch is wild.
I fuck with long legs, man. Though, but I fuck with long legs.
Okay.
It was. I think Nicolas Cage. I gotta get that song because
I can't wait to
he
watch it. I'm
killed
gonna
that
watch
shit.
it.
He killed that shit. He killed that shit.
I'm definitely gonna watch
But
it.
yeah,
Since we're doing since we talk about reviews of movies, I got another one for you. 28
what's
years.
up?
Did you see it? And
I
what's your
haven't
opinion?
seen it yet.
Ah,
I haven't
damn.
seen it yet.
I,
My wife wanted. She was like, "You don't want to see it?" I'm like, for some reason, I don't like. I really love 28 Days Later.
mm-hmm.
28 Weeks Later, I enjoyed. But this one, I think the trailer
Ruined it.
really hyped it up for me.
Oh,
No, it
okay.
hyped it up for me. But when it dropped, I just this is when I was in my fatigue stage of like going to movies. Cause what I've been doing before I took a break from going to the movies, I'll be at the movie theaters for like 6-7 hours.
Oh, I respect that.
I'll watch like 2 or 3 movies. I do like triple features. One time I did Black Bag,
Mm,
um, Death of a Unicorn.
okay.
All these came out, I don't want to say the same day. Black Bag came out like a week before. So, but Death of a Unicorn, Black Bag, um, Shadow Force. I want to say the Kerry Washington and
Okay.
the French actor hit their movie. And there was another movie I wanted to go see that same day. Oh, just one of them days.
Okay.
I just watched all those same day. Then the next week, do it all over again. So I was getting like fatigue, and then
Yeah.
they're like,
I was
"Oh,
gonna say that's
20
a
years later,
phenomenal.
Sean." I was like,
That's a phenomenal idea. Just go to like instead of going to see one movie, why not just make a whole movie day to do that shit?
that's what I do. I did it on Thursdays. Like I think I'm gonna get back on it, especially because what I do is I have the AMC subscription. Pay
Okay.
like $20 a month. This is not a sponsor. You pay like $21 a month. You get to see up to 4 movies a week, and
Hey, listen, that might be an opportunity
And then-
there. You
and
might
then
be
next
like,
week-
yo, listen, I do reviews. You might want to.
I worked with them before already.
Oh,
I
bet,
did a
bet, bet.
sponsor for them. They hit me up
Nice.
either earlier this year or last year.
But they can't pay you
They
for your
wanted-
movies though.
They paid me for a review of the theater, not of AMC as a whole, not
Gotcha.
just single
Anything.
movies.
Gotcha.
And there was only certain movies I could talk about
Sure.
going there. It was a good little, it was a nice little check.
Okay.
It wasn't bad, man. What happened?
You were talking about.
But
the
yeah,
fourth,
for the movies, it has to be coming from the studios.
Okay.
That's one thing I learned. Like
Good,
for
good.
a movie, like whoever, like Warner Brothers was, like if I would have got sponsored to do Sinners, it would have been from Warner Brothers.
That would have been a dope movie to
Oh
do.
my god, that would have been. It was
I
just so
know.
epic if I would have got that. But I'm getting a lot of indie films right now, and
Yeah,
it's
that's
like one of
dope.
those things where I'm learning is you can't turn down those things because that's how you get the bigger fish.
And
You can't turn
that's
down. Like even if it's a movie you never seen, but you never will watch, you have to do it because I
I
turned
consider
down
you a
some
big
shit,
fish,
and
by
I-
the way. I
I appreciate that.
So I'm literally doing the same thing. You know, I reach out to indie devs, content creators that are starting off, and the fact that you said, "Yo, I'm down," it's just like I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like this is serious. Like, so I definitely
Yeah.
thank you for giving me your time. Like, you know, you definitely
problem, bro.
have made this. You've been super successful online for all the stuff you're doing, and like I just hope you continue with it, man. I wanted to ask
Yeah.
you real quick, like when you're making content and you know your channel's where it is, and you get those invitations and those I would say call them benefits too of being reached out by cinemas or movie directors. Like, how does that make you feel knowing that you get like a behind the scenes, or you get to work and collaborate with like people that the movies that you love, or like the places that host these movies? Like, how does that make you feel when it comes to stuff like that?
It makes me feel like I'm being seen
Okay.
for a time and everything. Like it makes me feel accomplished from the work that I'm putting into it because I suffer from imposter syndrome. So
Sure.
it's like I don't see myself as big as I think other people say I am, you know.
Yeah.
I still think I'm climbing the totem pole. I still think I'm down to whatever follows whatever, because sometimes, you know, a lot of that stuff doesn't translate to success
Yeah.
for somebody who's looking at it as, oh shit, I'm still struggling paying bills and stuff like that. But I had to like sit back and just realize I do have, like, if I post something and I have people commenting on it and we can have that conversation within the comments, or if I go live for a little bit and I have people come in and talk to me and everything, that is a form of success in its own. It might not be where you think you would be at, or it might not be where you think you should be at,
Yeah.
or what you want, but it is success because you have people that are commenting. If you don't say you like it, I'm not seeing it, and that holds a lot of weight.
Yeah.
That holds a lot of weight, and that shit scares me sometimes, like a lot, because I'm like, damn, what if I say something's bad and
And then-
somebody miss out on watching something good? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because but I always tell people, these are my honest opinions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving you a taste of what I saw, so you can be like, okay, I'm gonna go in with either a grain of salt, or I'm gonna go in to see what it's about, and then you can come back and we can discuss.
Yeah.
Watch the movie so you can get your opinion about it. Even if we agree 9 times out of 10, it might be one movie that we won't agree on.
Yeah.
Like for example, Joker 2. I enjoyed Joker 2 for what it was. Like it's a musical. I A lot of people like the music don't make sense. I'm like, well, he's having a conversation in his head.
Yeah.
Like that's what it was. Like these are the conversations he's having in his head. And then when the shit popped off, you realize he's not really who that these people painted him up to be. And that's what the movie was all about.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people was like, no, this is supposed to be the Joker. What the Joker? Why the Joker's doing this? And I'm like, bro, first of all, I like Joker ain't never sung a dance before. That's a lie. But anyway,
Yeah.
but still, I got a lot of flack for that because I gave it like a 9 out of 10. And a lot of people was like, bro, you tripping. I trusted you. I lost like a good bit of followers for that, for one.
No.
Like, that shit was crazy. I was like, damn, y'all follow me for one review? But it happens. It happens. People's not going to agree with you 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Not everybody's going to like your takes. And it was a time where I was trying to make everybody happy. And it was a time where I was saying stuff that maybe wasn't as true as it was supposed to be, just because I knew if I went against it in a certain way, I was going to lose followers.
Gotcha.
I was going to lose people. But then I had to realize, like, that's not how it should be. That's not what got you here.
Do you think
that's when
I was gonna? Sorry, I mean to
everything
interrupt.
started?
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna.
That's when everything started to kick in.
Gotcha. When it comes to that, like if you don't agree with the masses, then that consequence of you losing that followers might happen. Like, how does that? Do you think you hold yourself to expectation, or you feel the pressure of performing no matter what, even though it might go against your general ideology? I forget how I want to ask this. So basically what I'm trying to say is, like, with the expectation of what people might want from you, even if it goes against your own opinion, do you feel a pressure on doing that when you make your content?
I used to.
Okay.
I used to feel that pressure of, damn, if, for example, me being a black content creator,
Mm-hmm.
like, I feel that pressure of having to like everything that's black.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that comes out. I posted like Tyler Perry. I posted like the Shadow Force movie that came out because it was a predominantly black cast. I posted like Ironheart. No, well, I wouldn't say Ironheart because Ironheart got a lot of hot from our people, from black people.
Get Out,
So,
like Jordan Peele
Get Out.
movies, Sinners.
I mean, which are all good and stuff like that, right? I
Yeah.
enjoy a lot of stuff. I'm trying to think of like something that's just that might have not been up my alley,
Yeah.
but since it's but because it's a black film or done by a black person, I supposed to like it. And I'm like, no, everybody should get the same critique.
Yeah.
Just like if I was to shit on, just like if I was to shit on She-Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't like Ironheart, I would have shitted on her too. But I enjoyed Ironheart.
Yeah.
I didn't like She-Hulk, but I enjoyed Ironheart. I didn't like, but I also didn't like, I don't like shit Tyler Perry does.
Yeah, but that's your honest
Like,
opinion.
But at the same time, it's like I don't like. But at the same time, it's like, well, he does a lot for the black community. I was like, I get that, but I still can critique his work.
Yeah, absolutely.
And or like famous like people who like matter of fact, I did a one-off Star Wars honest opinion on lightsabers. I want to say I don't even think it was a full-on lightsabers. I think I was talking about Star Wars characters, and I didn't like Count Dooku's lightsaber.
Oh, the one with the long one with the two, like, both ends?
With the heel. No. Count Dooku, the
I don't know why I thought about Draco. I was like, wait, hold on. I might be watching the wrong
Right,
Star
Dooku.
Wars. Dooku. Dooku. Yeah,
Dooku.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I had to look it up.
Nah, you're
And
good.
how his handle is curved or
Yeah.
whatever. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it
yeah.
don't look. I was like, it don't look good to me. I had all these people was like, well, actually, he is the descendant from royalty, and that is the Kane style. So they actually made that for him in Star Wars. And I'm like, that's cool to know. I still don't like it. Like that's like that's the type of attitude I want to keep
Yeah.
with them. Like, and if
Like, I
that
understand what you're
gets
saying,
me,
but I still have this
right,
opinion. Yeah.
right. And if that gets me to the point where it's like, well, I don't want to fuck with you, or I don't want to follow you anymore, that's cool because I'm still being myself.
Yeah.
I'm not conforming to your idea of me. That's not how that should work. You're following me because you fuck with me,
Yeah.
not because of the person that you want me to be. So sometimes what I do now is when it's something in that sense, whatever, it's like, okay, I'm cool, but that's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not my cup of tea. I don't really mess with it. I don't really gel with it. It doesn't look good to me. Even though, shout out to them for going that extra mile. That's dope. Still not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
So when I say that, it's me pretty much being respectful and still being myself.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to just be like, oh, you just a jackass. I got called that one time when I said Letitia Wright couldn't act. Like, like well, I say she's not as good as she say she is.
But when did
I later recanted that because she can act. But
when did we hit in society where you can't have an opinion but you have to follow everybody's opinion? Like, why can't we just have our own thoughts and everything be okay?
For a long time.
I know.
For me,
it got worse though.
I think it definitely got worse. But I think it started when the hating lingo started. Oh, you just a hater. Oh, you just a hater. Like when that shit started popping off, nobody could go against anything that was popular.
Yeah.
Because you are now a hater. And that just has since then has trickled down to it started to get to the point where like, damn, bro, if you like something, you dick ride it. Like, damn, right, good dick riding that motherfucker. Good dick riding that motherfucker.
But no, it definitely was a trend though. Like, people were just like, oh, you're not part of the norm. You're weird. Like, you're one of those. You're like, and it's just like, why can't we just all be unique and just have our own opinions? But have you ever gotten to a point where, when you were making content for a span and just like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, like, or decided to quit? Last week? Okay. Can I ask?
I mean, it's like I said, I was hitting that fatigue moment, and I was just like, because a lot of people say, oh, it's not about the numbers, but it's 100, almost damn near 100% about the numbers.
Yeah.
You can put your soul into this show. Well, you supposed to. Anything you love with a passion that you're doing, you put your soul into it.
Yeah.
And then when you doing it over and over again and it's still getting no results or not the result that you want, it's draining. Yeah. It's 100% draining, and you just want to say, fuck it. Let me just go back to a job then. If I'm gonna be doing the same thing, putting in the same amount of hours, and I'm not getting paid for it, and I'm not getting the recognition I think I deserve, and I'm not getting the love and praise for it, let me just go back to doing let me go back to doing a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with that? The issue is you gave up before you even could let it blossom, or before you can even let it flourish into what it is. Because if you have signs of life, which is people, you're getting messages from people, you're getting invites to do podcasts, you're getting people hitting you up and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? you still getting a following, you still getting some type of numbers and views. You have signs of life. You have signs of something great. So don't quit on it because it's not, like I was saying earlier, don't quit on it just because you're not seeing what you want it to be. And that's where I was at. Yeah. I wasn't seeing what I thought I should be at. I thought I should be at least at 250,000 followers halfway through this year.
Mm-hmm.
because I started this year at 200K. So I thought halfway through I should be at 250 or at
Mm-hmm.
least 230, 2 something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 207 on this app. Facebook I'm growing, Instagram I'm growing,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is getting there, but I don't do what I need to do on YouTube.
Yeah.
Twitch is growing, so it's like
Because you're not seeing success in one thing, you're
I'm,
seeing
I'm
in the
not
masses. Yeah. Yeah.
exactly. If I'm not seeing the success of where I started at.
But you're not
I
also putting your
started at
eggs on one basket. You're like this avenue, this avenue, this
yeah,
avenue, this
yeah,
avenue, and that's important because we've all had that scare where TikTok went dark for one day and how everybody lost their minds because people
yeah,
rely on this as income. This is how they support their
yeah,
family. This is how they pay
yeah.
the bills. So I think that was a good wake up call for even everybody. And still, we are still on a time where we don't know what's gonna happen in I think September.
Well,
I think or
well,
October. I think.
apparently, you're supposed to get a new app.
Yeah, but
It's called
who?
M2,
Yeah, but what is that though? Like they're building a whole brand new thing, and
just for US.
yeah, but what if it's not the same? What if it's like
It's yeah,
it might
yeah,
not be, and that's the risk we're gonna have to take. But if you are relying on one thing, and that one thing goes away, or it's like you get canceled, anything can happen. That's why I firmly
hmm
believe you have to diversify to continue to grow
yeah,
as a content creator because there's always gonna be new platforms. There's always gonna be something new,
yeah,
and you
yeah,
have to stay up whatever the trend is, and it's scary,
yeah.
man. And that
It
brings it
is.
back to horror. Like horror is real life. It's you see what I did there?
Yeah, I
Maybe
see.
I'm a good podcaster. Who knows? But
You got that. You got that.
I
You just
appreciate
spin
it.
it around.
But nah, but like I'm. I think I've been trying to tell people is life is horror when you don't know if you can support your family and you're scared or like your car breaks down on a highway or anything in that aspect of like some people are afraid of not waking up the next day. It's just like every
Yeah.
moment something can happen or put you into that stratosphere of pure fear, which leads to my next question. If you could describe the word horror or like what is your best representation of what horror is
Ooh, the best representation of what horror is for me.
without any like other influences like or anybody else's opinion like your own
Yeah,
definition like I gave you a dictionary like write your
yeah.
own definition.
Horror is the feeling of hopelessness and of hopelessness, emptiness, um, when you have no way out, no type of strength or to move on, and something is at the same time trying to crush you like a melon.
Hmm. Okay.
Where you have no type of just a sense of being powerless, but you know the end is you powerless to the impending doom of weights or pressure from something.
Okay. So you,
Yeah,
I mean I think that's definitely interesting so like when you're in this situation there's no sense of hope like
yeah,
you're done for and that's what horror is.
yeah,
Very interesting. It's because it like kind of goes a little bit with what I think too. Because I believe true horror is that scenario or atmosphere or encounter that triggers your primitive instincts of like
mm,
you get back sweats, you have your hair sticking up there you have your eyes dilate, your heart rate,
yeah,
things that are subconsciously like you're not making these things happen. So
yeah,
something that just subconsciously makes your primitive instincts trigger and give you two options because there's the only two options in this moment is you can either fight for your life or you can fight or flight. You can run
yeah,
away to try to make another day. You're either the predator and you're ready to fight to do whatever it takes to live, or you're
hmm
prey and you have to run away trying to make it another day.
yeah.
Um, it's kind of crazy because when I bring that up is like I have an owl tattooed on my back, like a half owl, and
Okay,
I'm trying to make a whole canvas on my back, and I want to have so the on my lower back I'm trying to get a bunny rabbit who's standing on a rock, and so the owl is
Okay.
trying to come at the bunny rabbit, but there's a
Yeah.
rabbit hole right next to it, and the background is gonna be the woods. So my whole back is gonna show predator versus prey. Like, is the
Yeah.
rabbit gonna get
That's
away?
dope.
Thank you, I
That's
appreciate
dope.
that.
I like that.
But again, it's how we all should think, because like at any moment we could be in that situation where we have to defend like somebody like people who have kids. Like, we are gonna do whatever it takes to save our child, or some people might not. Which I mean, a lot of people might not agree upon, but people are when you're putting you. This is how I want to put it. You truly see who a person is when when their back is against the wall in a scary situation. And I think that's the beautifulest thing ever, because there's three faces people have. It's the face that they want to show everybody. It's the face that they only show their friends and family, and the face that they show nobody. But that last face shows when their life is in danger. Boom. That's a clip. That's a fucking clip.
That's a clip. Got you, what?
I cooked on that one. I ate.
Hey, you got here. Biggest facts.
No, but like,
What the girl say? Clock it.
yeah.
Clock it.
Listen, I have control 1 for my fucking. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Don't play with them.
So when it comes to like when you don't make content, and you're just like, what are some of your hobbies that you have, like, that you like to enjoy?
Oh, got some build 'em ups. I got Legos.
Oh, that shit's dope. I was gonna ask about those.
Chainsaw Man, Predator, Tanjiro. Got a Gundam back there.
I want to show you something. Hold on. I'm gonna do this live. For anybody who doesn't know, I am getting something in the background.
Alright.
Tell me I'm not a tell me I'm not a chainsaw man.
I see you Chainsaw Man. Let's
Yeah,
go.
bro.
I got the whole
hold on, wait.
first volume up there.
I got Killua. Yeah, bro. Like, I am a huge.
That's an anime I need to finish. I'm not gonna hold you. I gotta finish.
Oh, I haven't finished Hunter x Hunter either. I'm not gonna hold you, but like that, like I have like Dragon Ball Z. Like, I'm huge on collecting things. Like, I have, like, you can't see it over here, but I have all the, like, I'm collecting all the manga for Chainsaw Man. I'm doing Blue Lock. I just did Kaiju #8. Like, because like for like Chainsaw Man is a horror thing for me. Kaiju's a horror, but I love just Blue Lock. I thought I'm an egotist. I love that shit.
I got you.
But
so, like Chainsaw Man,
I
the
understand.
later chapters get a little weird.
Yeah.
But I do still like it. I've been on the fence of it for a while. The movie's coming out. I'm like, oh, people gonna really see that the taste of the weird side a little bit with the recent part. I got the whole first volume right there.
Yeah.
No, Chainsaw Man. So yeah, man, I like your take on the horror though, man. That's dope. The primitive, once your primitive instincts kicked in, because that's for real. For me though, if I still can fight, I don't think I'm scared. Cause that's how I am with video games. Like if you give me a weapon, just because I face some danger in the military just a little bit,
Okay,
I think
I get that.
where I'm at with it, and just facing, just the stuff I seen from from South Carolina and shit, just shootouts and everything like that. That shit is scary. Like that shit is like it's nothing like going outside and just hearing like shots pop off.
Yeah.
Like sound like fucking 4th of July and shit. I'm like, God damn, get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
Me and my wife, we was in a real life active shooter moment.
Oh Jesus.
In Walmart one time. We was visiting my mother-in-law and we had just dropped the kids off. We was about to have like a kid-free weekend. Went to Walmart and she got outside to she walked out. We had just parked there and she got out and I heard the first son get off and I looked and I almost had to get out the car to go get her, but I was able to get her attention. I was like, "Get in the car now." She got to the driver's side. We saw, and I had to hold her down, and you heard the other shot go off, and I just seen a dude running towards us. I thought it was the shooter, but it was just another dude running for his life. And then I was like, "Oh, we got to get out of here now!" Like,
Yeah.
so I put the car in, reverse for her, told us back out and everything. We drove out to the parking lot, and then we had to like hurry up and switch places so I can drive because she was rattled, and we just drove back to the hotel room.
It's
And I was
scary,
like,
bro.
yeah, this shit was like my instincts of
You
protecting
you
her.
fight. You didn't fight. You
Yeah,
flighted. You left to
yeah,
make it another
my
day.
my instincts of protecting her kicked in just to the point where like I didn't freeze up and everything because it instantly brought me back to the battlefield a little bit
Yeah.
just to make sure everybody's good. We good. All right, let's get up out of here. Go. Now, if I had something though, then maybe it would have been the other fight type thing.
I
You know
get
what I'm
that.
saying? So,
I was gonna
yeah,
say, have you ever played Resident Evil 7?
no. The
Okay.
last Resident Evil I played was that's Biohazard, isn't it?
Yeah. You said
Yeah,
Resident Evil
I
7
did. I played a
Biohazard.
little bit of it. I played a little bit of it.
Because
I didn't beat
that,
it.
I think, is one of the few games that you have a weapon on you and you
Hmm.
still feel helpless. Because
Yeah, because of ammo, because conservation.
not even that. Not even that. It's they are barely phased by it. It's like you empty a
yeah.
whole clip, and they just get there. 2 minutes later, they pop out of the wall, and you're like, "What the? I just put you down." It's just it feels like you got a toy little pistol, and you're like, it ain't doing anything. That game right
Yeah.
there makes you feel like it really does. Like you could have a endless amount of ammo, and it doesn't matter. And
Ooh.
I think I highly recommend it. Just play it through all the way, and you're gonna be like, "Damn,
Yeah.
this is true." And it really makes it. And you're doing your fight, but then you realize I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like
Yeah.
these mofos are crazy, bro. Bro, I'm telling you that they did that phenomenally, and I thought that game was the best depiction of true horror because it gave you a little bit of you could defend yourself, but
Hmm.
it's not good enough, and you have to run. But then you could defend yourself again because it's just if I could
Yeah.
describe it, Resident Evil 7. Um, when it comes to finding a good balance with
Hmm.
making content and then with your like your personal life, how do you balance all that stuff? It must be hard. Like how do you go through it? Like do you prioritize one over
It's
the other? Like
I do prioritize family over content.
okay.
But my kids, I have so that was as I explained earlier.
Mhm.
I have
Let me.
my oldest
Here's my situation.
my oldest daughter she just turned 14, and my oldest son
Hey,
just turned 11.
that's dope.
Um,
Congrats.
I have custody of my son at
Mm.
the moment. During the summertime he's with his mom, but he go to school here with me now the past
Okay.
year. And then my daughter, she's in South Carolina
Sure.
with her mom. And then I have my two youngest, which are 8 and soon to be 6. And when I say soon, I mean like next week.
Jeez. Well,
So
happy early birthday.
yeah, happy birthday, Emmy. That's my baby girl. They're currently with their grandma. That's why they're
Hmm.
not bothering me for snacks right now. Is this to the point now where I have my people in my chat. They come up behind me. They be like, "Oh, it's snack time, ain't it? Yeah, it's snack time." But
That's so cool, man.
so I have my set hours where I stream.
Hmm.
I'm trying. I used to do late night streams from like 9 p.m. to like whenever, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning,
That shit
and then
hard, right?
that shit,
A
what?
mofo
That
be
late night,
tired, bro.
bruh. The next day I'm waking up at like 2 o'clock. It's crazy, but
Yeah.
so I was like, I'm trying to do more early streams where I do like from 12 p.m. to like 2 or 3 or whatever,
Hmm.
and then that'll work because during school time they will be in school, and then
Hmm.
my wife she works morning shift, first shift, where she do her time, and then she has it was 2 days on, 3 days with the race, but she's about to be straight remote for like a while
Okay.
do a finished renovation, and then it's gonna go into 3 days on, 3 days on, 2 days from home, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure eventually it's gonna be 100%. But yeah, so I have that early part of the day to myself to be able to watch
Really.
something or stream, record,
Sure.
edit, post, and then Wednesdays is usually date night. That's how we're trying to get things to go. Wednesdays is date night because Thursdays would usually be my movie days.
Yeah.
I go to the movies all day, be there. And then on the weekend, my numbers don't really do well with Saturday, Sunday posting anyway. So
Yeah.
that would be something I do with the kids and the family and everything.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm trying to get into going out more, um, do more things for like conventions and stuff like that, and actually turn that into content. And
Because I think that would be amazing content. Wink, wink
yeah,
content.
yeah. I looked it up. They only got a couple tickets left. That's the crazy thing about it. But
Oh, for real? Oh, I
yeah,
gotta buy my
I
fucking
looked
ticket
it up.
then. I gotta
The
buy.
week the weekend passes are gone. So
Yeah.
so I was like, damn. But so uh that is how I pretty much got it prioritized right now.
Hmm.
I'm very inconsistent. I'm consistently inconsistent when it comes to like my content and stuff like that. And the reason I say it is because a lot of my stuff is random. I don't have like a set day where I post anime stuff.
Hmm.
I don't have a set day where I post TV days, which I need to start doing. I need
Hmm.
to have a set day where I post anime and a set day I post TV reviews, set day where I post movie reviews.
I have a
And then once I
calendar.
get
That's how
that
I
done,
do it. I have like when I
I
literally
need I have
like.
one. It's just I don't use it. I'm lazy. It might look like I'm one of the hardest working people out here, but trust me, dog, I am lazy. When I be like, damn, I don't feel like doing that day. Let's do honest opinion on actors.
But I mean, is it really lazy though? Because like you're still being productive. Like you might not
That's
see it as that because like
yeah,
you still posted content. You still did some research. Or I mean, like, or some days you
yeah,
just
yeah,
you turn into like I needed a day for myself, so I wanted to just
yeah,
check
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So, hey, listen, you could spend anything. Listen, I'm good at that shit. I could. Oh, listen, like when you have a lot of practice, but no, for real, like
Yeah,
there's so many things. I don't believe that is like you said. You post content, you did your research, you're doing something. It might not be
yeah,
to your expectations or what you think you should be doing, but it could
yeah.
be enough. So
Cause yeah, cause it was like if I'm like, okay, if I'm not posting, I'm watching something. If I'm not watching something, I'm probably streaming. If I'm not streaming, I'm probably editing or recording about the edit. So
yeah,
it's a cycle of me doing something
yeah,
towards the brand, and the brand is reviews and just being myself. So
yeah,
yeah, it is something. It is I am doing something. I just want to be more consistent with how I do things,
yeah.
especially when it comes to YouTube. YouTube is a different beast when it comes
Oh,
to
you're telling me.
doing
It
this kind
is.
of stuff. So I think I'm gonna have to buckle down and set a schedule for myself. I think that I know what the issue is because once I set a schedule for myself, it turns into a job. And
Do you want
once I
this to?
turn into a job, I want it to be everything for me. I
Yeah.
just don't want it. I don't want to mentally be trapped to something that say because
Yeah.
I had one dude. He was like, "Bro, I got everything. I got all the recordings of you saying you're gonna do something, you didn't do it. I'm gonna make a video and post it." I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I was like, you trying to shame me for
Yeah.
something that I already know
Thanks for
that I'm
leaving a comment.
inconsistent? Thank
That's what I
you.
say. Hey, I appreciate thank you for typing. If you have to put
He
effort
said it.
into saying
Yeah.
something like that, you
Mhm.
gave me your time, so appreciate it.
Yeah, he said he told me this on the live, and I was like, and he got my live reaction. I don't care. Like,
I got a question from a viewer, Typical Cam. Shout out to you, Typical Cam. They
yeah, shout
asked
out to you.
any advice for a starting streamer slash content creator.
Whew. Everything I just said in the opposite. Be consistent as hell.
Oh fuck it, I can't.
Learn from my mistakes. But no, for real though. I love that I have my hand in so many different pieces and
Mhm.
that I don't talk about stuff. The only issue with that is the algorithm don't understand that. The algorithm wants you to be one thing, and so they can send you to a select group of people, and that be your group of people, whatever.
Oh, that's why it's
But
hard for me to do horror because they don't want scary, like blood, gore, all that stuff that I post.
hmm
They're not gonna show it to the masses because it goes against their guidelines, and I'm
yeah,
finding a
yeah,
real gray line. But it's just so hard because like that's who I am. I'm just
hmm
expressing myself, and the content I do is not. It's true. It's not made for everybody.
hmm
Um, but yeah, you're right. They want a specific thing. They want to become new TV. That's what it is.
hmm
They want us
hmm
to become a channel, like okay, like
yeah,
or like you're channel 12, you're channel 18,
yeah,
you're the
yeah, yeah,
reviewer
yeah.
channel, like
You got your QVCs right here with the
yeah,
TikTok shop, and
yes,
you got the sports channel for the people who want to talk about sports all day, which is my page is almost a sports channel. I got a little bit of success when I was talking about this was when the Bengals and Rams was in the Super Bowl
mm-hmm.
a couple years ago. Um, I got a little bit of success with that one. One of my videos went viral because I saw a dude get a shot while they was panning over the crowd. His homeboy handed him a shot, and the woman beside him rolled her eyes. And I recorded that. That shit blew up, and I was like, "Oh shit, I might be a sports cause." But I was like, "What am I doing in the off season?"
Yeah,
So,
that's the
so,
hard part. Then you gotta do cricket. Like you gotta look out
yeah,
overseas.
exactly.
You ever see
But
competitive ping pong? That shit is crazy.
oh my
They
god,
be going
listen.
great. Listen,
I probably could have did it too though, but just
yeah.
because I also love football. But and I'm a
Oh wait.
Minnesota Viking fan,
Oh, okay.
So
I respect that. I respect. I'm a Jets fan, as you can tell in the
okay,
chat.
okay, yeah.
And
I see.
shout out to Garrett Wilson and
Sauce,
Sauce Yeah,
highest paid DB now.
yeah.
Okay, let's get it.
By what 100,000? It's like 30.1. I
Yeah,
think that's great. That's like you just have to be the best. Not by much. Would you give me like
no, not
hundred
by
thousand?
much.
You don't want that much. You want 30.1. I wonder what that
He
conversation
didn't
is.
know didn't know just to upset the market.
Yeah.
No, it's just to upset the market. But yeah, I have my hand in so many different things,
Yeah.
and as somebody who coming up as a content creator, streamer, especially as a streamer,
Mm-hmm.
you have to have your idea of what you want to be kind of in your head already,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't have to have the perfect background. You don't have to have the perfect setup.
Yeah.
The only thing you need is your personality, a decent camera, a little bit of light, and whatever you're gonna be doing on that screen.
Yeah.
You are the entertainment when it comes to streaming. You have to remember that. Like, of course, people will be like, "Oh, you're playing a new game? Oh, what game is this?" And then once they tell you, they out the fucking door. Once
Yeah.
you tell them, they out the fucking door. Oh, what game
And
is this?
then they're gonna play
Oh,
it.
this.
Then they're gonna play
And then
it.
yeah, then they're gonna play it. People come to streams to see that person play the game and how they're gonna react to certain things. So if you're just sitting there just like, "Oh, what's up? What's going on with you?" Like, oh, what the fuck? They gonna be like, bro, like some people like that though. I'm not gonna lie, to you. Some people do like that because they use your background as like they use you as background noise and everything, but it's not gonna be something to where it's tangible to where you can make a living off of.
Yeah.
If that's what you're looking for. You have to be, and I'm not saying you have to be all fake and phony either. Like, oh, what's going on? Like, no, you
Yeah.
gotta be all that. Just be yourself.
Yeah.
Be a little entertaining. Say a little quotes, jokes. Have story time. Sometimes I
Yeah.
tell people about some stuff I did in the military.
Yeah.
I
You
got
know what I
into fights.
do? I
Got a
fucking
couple
pause
fights.
the game more. Oh, this is the little behind the scenes, but I pause the game and have conversations because I'm stalling. Because why the fuck would I
Yeah.
want to play horror games all day? I'm being so serious. I pause and somebody asks a question. Pause. That is an opportunity for me to chill the fuck out and not sweat profusely. I have a heart rate monitor. It just chills. But not honestly but it's all about the interactions. That's why I make sure that I take my time and just shout out people like the Mimic and typically Cam and shout out to Broccoli and Cheese. Like, you guys are human beings at the end of the day, and you guys are taking your time to I see I'm stuttering. I'm trying to figure out. Indulge into our content. Thank you. So and that's another thing I bring up. Like I tell people that I'm a bad stutterer or I forget my words and everything. But that makes me human, and I instead of something that is a negative, I turn into a positive. It makes me want to work harder, and I want to show people, hey, I'm a podcaster that stutters and forgets half of the shit that he wants to say, but I'm still doing it, and it's possible. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do it, man. That's what it comes down to. So,
and I sound like I'm stuffed up most of the time. I hate my voice.
Listen, I blame the weather where you at. that's what
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. I think that's exactly what it is. Like it's too humid down here.
I'm telling you.
Humid and pollen. It just be kicking my ass.
Yeah, listen. Zygel. Have you ever heard of Zygel? Listen, I'm not trying to get sponsored by it, but like Zygel is like that antihistamine that when you take, you feel nice for the rest of the day.
I might have to try that.
But you gotta do it. You gotta take it every day. You miss a day, you fucked.
See.
It hits you like a brick. You like that pollen. That pollen be waiting outside for you like a brick. You fucked up, right? Yeah, I'm telling you.
I got. Look, I'm taking medicine for high blood pressure. My wife be like, "Hey, every day." Then I'm like, I took it, and then I have to go upstairs and pop the blood.
Listen, I just want to give. I admire the love you have for your wife. You mentioned her numerous times, and I can feel the love. I think a lot of people who get married.
That's my road dog.
Yeah, and then like even like you mentioned, like when you were going through tough times, she was that rock, that anchor to hold you down, and that is a beautiful thing. And like I'm married too, and I cherish that. I want to have those moments where I'm having a difficult time or she's having a difficult time, and we can rely on each other. We might not have the best days, but that's where the longevity is gonna be. She's so supportive of me doing this content, and she was there when I had one viewer, and she was hitting the light, and she was the person hitting the thing. She got on my live stream when I was doing a 24-hour stream, and I had to go get some food because I was dying. Like that's a real one, man. So like I always get so happy and just like I feel the love. And it really makes me put a smile on my face.
She is very, very supportive of what I'm doing because one, she see that it's actually like bringing me joy and everything. When I
thought she was gonna say money, and I was gonna fucking die. I was gonna die.
Listen, she making more than me right now. But
right now,
I done had a couple checks that put us in that upper echelon talk for like a little while.
Yeah, flaunt your shit, bro.
So,
that is amazing.
She know the potential now. Her thing is she was like, just remember this is what you talk about the prioritizing because sometimes I can get consumed into doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard because especially when you love it.
Yeah, this is not a basement. This is our front room or whatever. Like this is the front door right here. So she'll get off of work, or she'll go to work. Get off of work, go to work, and I'm still in the same spot. And she's like, okay, you done been down here for like 18 hours. Go to bed. Go. Like, I done did that before. And she done had to, like, not really drag me to bed, but, like, just straight up tell me.
Check you, yeah.
Take a break, like, so. I'm like, all right, man,
there's a thing called sunlight?
Listen, I don't have the curtains up right now, but I had the curtains blocked and blacked out curtains on the windows.
Basement dweller. I feel you.
That's what it's like, but I mean that's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
I have these RGBs to emulate light, so that's the closest thing to sunlight. So fuck it. If I want to see the sunrise, I just change the lights.
that's what I'm saying. I got this big ass overhead lamp right here, so it's like that's my lamp right there.
How do you deal with the blindingness of the lamps, man? This shit sucks,
brother.
I feel like I'm gonna go blind when I'm 50, bro.
I got the brim, so it helps out.
So we are. Listen, I could talk to you for hours, and I hope that if you're ever down, you could be a returning guest on Whispers. I just feel like we have our conversations are so authentic. I don't know if. not trying to make this a black thing, but I don't know if it's a black thing because like I felt like I've known you for like 10 years, and we about to go to cookout, and you about to.
Hey, look, that's why it's like you find somebody and you start like talk about uh not really even like what we can relate to, but
Yeah.
just things that we both like. You know,
Yeah.
not, it's relate to, but what I meant to say was not even like childhood relate things. Whatever,
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, you just play outside all day too. Yeah, me too. I'm pretty sure we can get into that conversation as
Yeah.
well, but we didn't even hit that. So it was just like we related on other things.
Yeah.
You know, from content creation to marital status to the genres that we love and everything. So
Yeah.
that's why, and it clicked, and
Yeah.
it's I tell people like when you first meet me, I am very impressionable. You might see I'm like the people that you see at like a cookout and I'm talking to everybody and everybody's just like, oh shit, he's a good dude. But they be like, damn, how long you known him? I'm like, I just met that nigga. And, and then when he try to like figure out like about me and stuff, I'm gone like a thief in the night. Like my wife was like, you're the most extroverted introvert I've ever met. And
Hey.
I'm like, yeah, when I'm out and you see me, I'm good. You going to catch me while I'm out though.
Yeah,
Once I'm in, I'm in.
you make your rounds. You make your rounds, and you
Make
leave
my
with a
rounds.
plate.
I like to make people happy.
Yeah.
I'm somewhat of a people please like that. I'd like
Yeah.
to make everybody feel good when they're in a room and it's awkward silence or whatever. Now I'm not the type of people like I can't stand awkward silence because I would be quiet. I shut the fuck up real quick. But like we was on the hotel, we was in the room and we was in the hotel going down and stuff, and I'm like, oh, y'all going to see Cowboy Carter too? I'm like, yeah, it's my first time seeing him, and you know, make a little joke or whatever. Everybody laugh. We go about our separate ways.
Yeah.
Like I'm not about to make things feel weird. Or whatever, so.
Do you think you are a person that could read somebody and just start up a conversation by just the way just seeing their aura, and like you can just be like,
100%.
okay, I know. That's why we get along very well because I think that's one of my superpowers because I can meet and I think it's a talent because like I could meet somebody for the first time and not know anything about them, but then I could struck up a conversation and get them invested into the conversation by getting the information they give me back. If I could talk to you for a minute, I can have a two-hour conversation about the things that you like because I have something relatable to that. And but again, I make everything so genuine and authentic that like, when you meet me and when we collab in real life, this is the same energy I'm gonna meet you with. I tell my friend, like, if you want to meet me outside, I'm gonna meet you with this energy. Like, it's just who I am because I'm happy, and I wouldn't want it any other way. But we are getting towards the end of the show, which like I said, if I could we got to do another one where we just shit to shit and just.
I'm down.
Hey, listen, don't tell me that because I might hit you up and like, yo, what you doing tomorrow, bro? you said you down, like I got you on live. Like, hold on, let me clip it real quick.
Tomorrow.
Hey, the fucking timestamp, homie. I want to do a quick 5-question rapid fire. If cool with that. And then I have two. Well, you actually answered one of the questions. I have one more question after that.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there. All right. So rapid fire is gonna real quick. Don't think about it. Like I'm literally. Some people I say, hey, rapid fire, and they took like 30 seconds. I'm like, yeah. What the fuck are you doing?
Okay.
All right, bet. All right. Slasher or psychological horror?
Ooh. Psychological.
Okay. Freddy or Jason?
Freddy.
Okay, found footage or supernatural?
Supernatural.
Games or anime?
Anime.
Okay, you thought about it. It's hard. Okay.
It's hard because I'm like.
Best anime you have ever seen?
Best anime I've ever seen? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Okay. Last content. This can be anything: movies, shows, games that made you cry.
Stop for Midnight.
Okay.
The game, Stop for Midnight.
Oh yeah, damn, that game was fire. By the way,
bro, balled like a baby.
Yeah, it definitely.
It was the music.
It was beautiful. It was an absolutely phenomenal game. Best horror villain.
Charles Lee Ray.
Okay.
Chucky. Yeah.
Same thing. Content that you secretly love, but critics destroy and hate?
Oh, shit. I would say Ironheart, but just like that's not that's too new. Uh, fuck.
Rapid fire.
I know. I can't think of it. I'm trying to play.
I always get one
Fucking
question.
Ironheart. Fucking
I know, I
Ironheart.
remember that.
Alright.
I don't know why, but I always get you're not the first one, but every time I've done
Yeah.
this rapid fire, one question always trips everybody up, and then they start thinking. I'm saying, wait a minute. Well, my final question is, I before I even get into that, I just want to say thank you so much for your time, man. Like you are you're just a personable human being, and I can't wait to meet you in person. I feel like I made another
Yes, sir.
friend. Um,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and yeah, if you ever need anything from me, man, I'm a bleep away, and I don't know. I said bleep away like Jesus Christ. I'm a message away. You could have like a smoke
It's kind of a
signal.
leap.
Yeah. Hey, it does go. Yeah, it's like a bring, type of thing.
Yeah.
If you have the sound notifications on, like a weirdo, I do. Sometimes I turn that shit off. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna
Ah,
hold
man,
you.
when I be trying to record on here, it was like, dude, I'm like, God. When
And then
when
you
was
gotta
in my
stop.
Discord. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Some
feel
people
you.
are, man. I abandoned my Discord, but
No, yeah, listen, sometimes you gotta just turn everything off and just do your own thing, and then
yeah.
yeah. But my final question I want to ask is is there anything you want to tell our listeners right now or any future listeners, and you can say anything you want in the realms of don't get me canceled, but basically the floor is yours. Like, is there any final messages you want to tell our beautiful viewers of Whispers of Horror?
Don't let nobody tell you what you should like or how you should be. As long as you are not hurting anybody, you are not trying to groom no kid, or you trying to force yourself on something. Don't let nobody try to change you in the way you think and like or feel about things. Have your own opinions. Stand for something that you believe in.
Hmm.
And don't forget to follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, not even Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook. I'm on almost everything except for Kick.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that is where everybody I just told you are bad on.
Yeah. And TikTok, ignore everything he just said, because when I had, he didn't say it. Just block that out real quick.
Yeah.
Just follow him on TikTok. But no, seriously, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rodgers reviews. Look in the descriptions. You can find him on all the things that I have posted in the description of all of the things that I may or may not be on. But with that being said, I just want to say I hope you guys have a good morning. I mean, I hope you guys have a good afternoon, and I hope guys have a good night. And always remember this: even a whisper can be scary.
I like that.
That I ain't gonna lie, that was some